There is a pivotal window in the day that distinguishes average earners from high earners. It isn't the early morning rush or the standard 9 to 5 grind. Instead, it's 6 p.m., the moment when most people mentally check out and consider their workday done. High earners, however, view 6 p.m. not as the end, but as a new beginning. For them, this hour marks the second opening bell, a time when personal goals and ambitions take center stage. The choices made during these evening hours accumulate over time, quietly compounding into significant results and setting apart those who achieve more. 1. They don't escape the day, they close it properly. High earners approach their evenings with intention, not by carrying the mental clutter of the day. Before transitioning out of work mode, they dedicate 5 to 10 minutes to a simple but powerful routine that sets them up for success. This process begins with clearing out the inbox, ensuring that no lingering messages or tasks are left to weigh on the mind. Next, they identify and write down the top 3 priorities for the following day, providing a clear focus for what matters most. Unfinished thoughts or ideas are captured in notes, preventing them from being forgotten or causing distraction later. The calendar is reviewed and set, so the next day starts with structure and clarity rather than chaos. High earners don't leave these steps to chance or memory. They rely on systems and habits that support mental clarity. This deliberate approach allows the mind to unwind and recharge, making it possible to work faster and more effectively when it matters. Ultimately, a calm and organized mind becomes a key advantage, separating high achievers from the rest. 2. They build skills when others watch Netflix. While most people spend their evenings passively consuming content, high earners use this time to create or learn. Between 6 p.m. and 8 p.m., their focus shifts to activities that build long-term value. This often includes learning a high-return skill such as finance, artificial intelligence, communication, or leadership. Many dedicate time to reading 10 to 20 pages of material that directly enhances their earning potential. Others experiment with tools that increase leverage, like AI platforms or automation software, seeking ways to work smarter rather than harder. The approach is not about studying for hours each night, but about showing up consistently. Even a single skill upgrade each year can lead to 5 new capabilities in 5 years, fundamentally changing one's earning trajectory. This steady commitment to growth, rather than sporadic bursts of effort, is what sets high achievers apart. Over time, these small, intentional actions compound, leading to significant and lasting changes in income and opportunity. The evening hours, when used wisely, become a powerful engine for personal and professional advancement. 3. They protect their energy like it's money. High earners understand a crucial principle often overlooked by mainstream productivity advice. Sustained wealth is not built on exhaustion. Instead of depleting their energy reserves, they make deliberate choices to recharge and invest in their well-being. This begins with avoiding environments that drain energy, opting instead for spaces and company that foster focus and positivity. Evening routines often include high-protein dinners, which support stable energy levels and recovery. A walk after meals is a common practice, helping to reduce stress and promote relaxation. Sleep is treated as a top priority, valued above squeezing in extra work or late-night output. Before the next day begins, high earners take time to regulate their nervous system, whether through mindfulness, gentle stretching, or other calming activities. These habits are not just about feeling good in the moment. They are strategic investments in long-term productivity and resilience. By managing energy with intention, high achievers create a sustainable foundation for ongoing success, ensuring that each day begins with the clarity and vitality needed to perform at their best. 4. They work on their wealth quietly, daily. After 6 p.m., high earners focus on making their money work for them, but without constant worry or micromanagement. Their approach is rooted in automation and consistency rather than daily obsession. Automatic savings transfers are set up to ensure that a portion of income is regularly moved into savings or investment accounts, removing the need for daily decisions. Small, consistent investments are prioritized over sporadic, large contributions, allowing wealth to grow steadily over time. Instead of reviewing financial plans every day, high earners schedule weekly check-ins to assess long-term goals and make any necessary adjustments. Net worth is tracked on a monthly basis, providing a clear picture of progress without the stress of constant monitoring. This quiet, disciplined approach to financial management allows wealth to accumulate in the background, free from the noise of daily market fluctuations or impulsive decisions. Ultimately, The most significant financial growth often happens when it is managed with patience and calm, proving that wealth grows loudest when managed quietly. 5. They don't fill time, they structure it. True freedom is not the result of having endless empty hours, but rather the product of owning and structuring time with purpose. High earners design their evenings around 3 core pillars. The first is growth, which includes activities such as skill development, ongoing learning, and creative pursuits. The second pillar is health, encompassing restorative sleep, nutritious meals, physical movement, and emotional regulation practices that support overall well-being. The third is wealth infrastructure, which involves setting up financial automations, engaging in thoughtful planning, and allowing investments to compound quietly in the background. This approach leaves little room for chaos, randomness, or the stress of constant reaction. Instead, evenings are marked by repetition and routine, each action chosen with clear intention. By consistently investing time in these 3 areas, high achievers build a foundation for lasting freedom and success. The power lies not in the absence of structure, but in the deliberate, repeated actions that move life forward, one intentional evening at a time. 6. They are unavailable on purpose. The modern status symbol among the wealthy is no longer defined by luxury goods, but by intentional unavailability. After 6 p.m., high earners make a conscious effort to disconnect from the constant demands of the digital world. Notifications are turned off, creating a buffer from the endless stream of messages and alerts. They avoid getting caught in never-ending messaging loops or being drawn into digital arguments that drain energy and attention. Instead, curiosity becomes the driving force for personal growth, guiding them toward meaningful learning and exploration, rather than being distracted by social noise. This disciplined approach to managing attention is not accidental. It is a deliberate strategy to protect the most valuable resource, focus. By setting clear boundaries around their time and digital engagement, high achievers ensure that their evenings are spent on activities that truly matter. The ability to be unavailable, to step away from the noise, and to invest attention wisely has become a hallmark of modern success, quietly distinguishing those who value their time above all else. 7. They live 2 lives in one day. High earners do not abruptly leave their 9-to-5 jobs behind. Instead, they choose not to let traditional employment define their entire story. During the day, they fulfill the responsibilities of their primary job, but as evening arrives, they shift focus to building personal freedom and long-term resilience. This dual approach allows for steady progress without the risk of burnout. By night, efforts are directed toward side projects, skill development, or investments that gradually increase leverage and autonomy. Over time, this commitment transforms busy schedules into systems of efficiency, moving from a state of constant activity to one of strategic leverage. Financial instability is replaced with structure, and stress gives way to intentional action. The journey from employee to financial resilience is marked by small, consistent steps taken outside of regular working hours. This method proves that it is possible to achieve significant change without sacrificing well-being. The path to greater freedom is not about abandoning the day job overnight, but about refusing to let it be the only chapter in the story of success. Financial freedom is rarely achieved through dramatic gestures or sudden exits. Instead, it is built on small, daily acts of intention that break the cycle of living on autopilot. The true turning point arrives at 6 p.m., a moment that presents a choice. Spend the evening simply recovering from the demands of the day, or use it as an opportunity to upgrade life and move closer to lasting independence. Those who have achieved wealth made this decision long ago, consistently choosing growth over comfort. Now, the same choice stands before anyone seeking to change their financial future. Thanks for watching.